Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Send one, send them all.
Hello? 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 Okay, I'm going back to Genshin Impact. Just gotta finish the ball fight.
Gather!
Right thunder, right here, right now. This world, a fleeting shadow. Pathetic. Illusions are but distractions. Right here. Shattered.
Things are about to get dicey.
What?
Stabilize!
All desire can be broken. This body is eternal. Inferior. There is no
Solidify! This is order.
Purge all obstacles. Right now, emerge. Gotcha. Witness the final calamity. Go. Purge all obstacles.
Stabilize!
Eternity is in my hand.
Solidify!
Busted.
I see your power. Gather!
Right now, right here, emerge. A sight to behold. Right now, emerge.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Euthymia crumbles before me.
He did. Another dream solved. Oh, I got 2 of these. Wait, does it rotate? Who? Tao? Yeah. The Tao is actually quite nice. I don't think it does. Then... only one more boss I really need. But... based. Oops, sorry. Electro. Smash. Let's see what happens if I find a team.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Who's that guy gonna be Pinkokami?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Toodaloo.
Doesn't know who town the party, what the heck? H about to get H-Had. Let me back up on.
Solidify!
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Order guide you!
The enraged earth will not absolve you! Today, you witness your reckoning! Ah!
Inazuma shines eternal.
This is order!
There is no escape.
No atonement for 1,000-year pain! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not! Come, experience an eon of
Torn to
suffering!
oblivion. The mortal flame
Still died.
bleeding.
No, they got it. This is already much better.
I will not be destroyed!
Should I go with this? Nah, I'm good. This for this. 60. Oh, I can do that one. I need like just
When you're high up, everything.
No wonder you're a master.
it's already done. Bambush. Get something. 67, I think. I don't want to spend bush. I feel 20, I think. That's not bad. Where's my traveler song? Oh, I got 12 of these. Okay, so I'm just gonna go explore and get some.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
The campaign begins.
Wait a minute.
Just what will we come across this time?
No, Tanjiro. No demons.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange.
Oh, I forgot about these. Wait, are these a new artifacts? No, that sucks. That also, oh yeah, that sucks. That one also sucks. Whoops. 5 dendron kilos.
Take it easy.
What was I doing again?
Which should I choose?
I was gonna do something. I forgot. Anyway, let's get this. 4 more of these. I did today. That's really explosion damage. That's pretty good too. 123 per last 9 seconds. It's quite big actually, but I don't know explosion damage. Oh, is she triple crowned? Oh, I was like, why did I triple crown her? And I'm like, oh, it's because of this. I'm like, oh my god, did I just waste a crown? I already built my kitchen is built. I can totally, she can totally be like really good. That's really good. I don't know who doesn't have that. That's a really good one there. Sorry, Collie, don't get anything wrong. Cute this boa. It's quite cute. No, no.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different ideas.
Why would he use Thunder Super?
Truly is fascinating.
See, I know what Sinnoh needs, but I don't want to use it yet. travelers. Sounds like so much fun. Oh, I gotta kill those dudes again. So pigs. The virus.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
What the heck?
But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Oh, don't worry, I know where it is.
Wait a second. Look! There's... Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet and make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? All right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
I don't know why
Oh,
Aether doesn't talk.
it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Huh? What's the matter?
They're just
You don't look too good.
hilarious.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Why does he talk?
What's happening? Traveler? This is new to...
know, it's like I've seen this from somewhere. I remember. Attack on Titan. Oh my god! They just copied Attack on Titan. I've seen this. That almost said more Christina.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Such a cute character, but her kid is so bad.
Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Travelers.
Well, we're at... This is Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrols. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
He drugged me. He drugged me.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board.
Edible fungi.
But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give...
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next...
Farquaad knows where it's at.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
So they're high.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named
That's
Hypatia
really
into her
funny.
cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say,
Out-of-body
any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let the rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas, if something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right!
Sumeru.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse. Huh? You mean that Oh, Paimon gets... Well, that settles it. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea. Come... Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
I got 2 XP books. Oh. That's the hidden in the tree.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, and if you're feeling up...
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be head...
Yes, you can... So, Kale, Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now. Well, we handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, Well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Is there a hill?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, what the heck?
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. Paimon will fly up with you by the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana. Uh-huh. Then what happened? Well, and then... Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider... Anyway... Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm.
Cause you to fall in love.
Sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber. Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, I knew you two were the... so that... Yep, so I wish I could tell you... That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. Oh, I'm happy that was So that's why you're here. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? You both have my thing.
It's for the week.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, let's get started on cleaning the statue. Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
I go burr. There's a thing here.
Kale, we're back! Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Yay! Food! What kind of... Hey! Don't be I prepared a nice portable... No, not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, those pitas are amazing! You're
Hey,
quite the
pita.
cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something. You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. Yay! Thanks! Oh! So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments. No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Oh, not Vistaya, but Garu people.
By the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers. Seems you already know him well. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the... In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to... Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of Paimon's still kinda upset, though. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh, what?" Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to... that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath! No! Don't touch me!
Then she just goes sicko mode.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
So weird.
No, I just... I didn't mean that. Kale, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have... Oh, well, it's getting late.
I think she just traumatized her. Paimon, why?
Huh?
Why?
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Because you harassed. Anyway, there's a thing.
Take it easy.
I want to get this before so I'll probably never come back. so it's like there's something there. I just can't get it. These are the good guys.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just to—
Oh, okay.
I think I'll stay here a while.
Traumatized Kali, how dare you, Paimon? Is
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where—
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be— Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs...
Is she dying? That is so sad.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, well, because and honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you.
She knows she's spent nearly.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
I can understand
Yes,
stuff.
it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
Oh, that's why she...
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh,
What? The
sad.
Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, I see.
Paimon had no idea.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid... All right, now that I've told you about Kale...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to...
All right, but...
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Oh, I need these guys.
Show them. Right here.
Propagate! Yeah! Scatter!
Emerge.
Propagate!
Oh, I see.
Scatter! Propagate!
Stay close.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that will rendezvous here once you've gathered.
Take it easy.
All right, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found...
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name!
Ah yes, that's Amir. Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route, can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal...
Wait, Tainari! Why don't you...
You two have only just... There's a unique time... The affected area...
Yes, Amir, as Amir said... Oh,
That's right. If only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a... But you don't seem to carry...
Don't worry. He may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using...
it seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the...
Take it easy.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of...
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you. But I must warn you. Don't push yourself. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering zone.
Shine down!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Take it easy.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Terminate!
Erase all threats. Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering. Yes, thanks to you two.
Time.
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant war, for instance, even though this presents a crisis, and most disturbingly,
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul? Irminsul is I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, it's emerging. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here. All right, that's an...
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported... Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's
Oh, her?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, she must have...
What?
Well, obviously, because this... Needless to say, I've got some emergent...
Wait, you...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait, how...
Back when we were... And if I may ask, when I'm... That's correct, because what you saw, my forefather... Now, after seeing you in action with my... When you passed out, I could try to... That was Please, wait here for a... Here, take these. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to get... No.
Hypatia should...
Total of 5 dusk birds fly.
Illusion shattered!
Scatter!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Here comes the catch. quietly now.
What? Propagate!
All the world holds dear is but a